There is a lot of reactions that you see out there that most of it would have been avoided had the person just watched themselves. There is a video right now on socials of this man making a confession after killing someone. And the video was posted on social media. Now, I did find two different clips of this interaction. The first video was the video that was posted on this other Facebook page, as you can see it down there. So that's the video that I initially saw. And then of his confession there. But then the second video, I'm not sure where it came from, but it's this video here. So this is where he speaks about spirit talking to him, and he ends up doing it. It's just a very weird, and he keeps talking about, on the other clip he had kept talking about, he sees himself as a man of God or something like that. It's just a very strange interaction. Bear in mind, this person is making a confession after having killed someone. Now, I want to react to the video, but the video is in very strong Zulu, so I might not be able to interpret everything, but we'll see how far we can go. So on the first clip, if we go to this one. So there's something, he's not very specific. There's something that he didn't like. So things happened, and then he came back to Auntie to ask Auntie what's going on. Now, I want to answer people that keep saying when I interpret videos here, that, why don't you put captions? Captions take an entire day to make. Okay? This video is maybe going to make $2. My day is not worth $2. Okay? And so it's easier for me to speak while the video plays. You can go and look for it online, as I showed you. The other platform that has it there, Umkosi wasemzansi, they have the video. It's easier for me to speak while the video than to try and type out. It can take an entire day doing that. Then we go back to the video. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
So Auntie was not saying anything concerning what he was asking. It's not very specific. What exactly?
Mm-hmm.
A magic. That's the part that kind of.
It's a reason valid.
Mm-hmm.
So umoya.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a reason valid.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he went somewhere to consult and maybe told someone else about it. So he told someone. So I'm just not clear yet about how the auntie comes in that. So the man is like, okay, let's just talk about what happened here. I hear all these magic things you're talking about, but what happened here? So whatever situation you are seeing here, I'm the one who did it. So what situation did you put here? So open the house and you will see the lady had passed. You'll see. So It's like, I'm not understanding. What's he saying? Someone comment. You can just type 5 minutes as it was on the time down there. What's he saying? What does that have to do with the auntie dying? What I've done. I'm not a bad person. I'm a believer. Like, I'm not sure exactly what he believes, but he talks about being consulting.
Where's it?
What have you done? He has a spirit of believing. So now he's acting contrary to what he believes. So all these people who do, they've come up. Like, he's speaking almost as if he's seeing ghosts. So, which is why the man keeps asking him, the man who was recording this video, keeps asking him, like, what happened? And because he speaks and he says things that are, like, you're like, what's he talking about? Maybe KZN people can explain.
When's it?
What have you done?
Eh? Talk about.
He says he's not gonna be explaining anymore. You killed. So did you kill auntie? And then he says he did what he did, and I just did what I did. I closed the door, I left. So he says, what is this thing that you are doing with Uput? So he doesn't describe what he's talking about. Like, he's just going in circles. What is it that you are doing to me? So you see, that's where the consulting comes in. He went and found something. He consulted, or what is it? And now he was hearing voices or something along those lines. But what does the voices have to do with auntie? Because he's now blaming. It's like, back a little bit. So what is it that you have done? What are you doing to me? But he says he went to get it. So he was being confused by voices and of this thing that he went to get, came back with it, and so he came back and he told someone about this thing that he got. So even the person who's recording is like, I'm not understanding. What's this man talking about? And it's because he speaks about this thing that he went, and then he speaks about the voices. In the other clip that I'm saying that I saw, he asked him something, and then the guy gives a little bit of clarification, and it's just this. He's asking him where he's from. Asked him, that person your father. Do you know that the person that you've killed, this is their parent? So he says then there's this spirit which is causing him to do this.
kodwa mfethu nami ngomoya mfethu lo ogcina ukwenza zonke lezi zinto mfethu njengoba ngichazwa yayibona lona.
So that's where you have a little bit of clarity, Uri. These spirits that were now speaking to the man, them, to a point where he's almost not coherent because
Uthi kunomoya mfethu ongenile mfethu owenza zonke izinto ongidirectayo ukuthi cha kwenzeka ukuthi yayibona.
so there's this voices and the spirit that is now instructing him and directing him to say, do this.
Uyazi into yenzile kodwa usiyimbi.
But do you know that what you have done is bad?
Noma wazi.
Mina yikho enye into mfethu engiyikhulumayo ngale kwamanga ukuthi mhlambe uzugcina ucasa ukuthi mhlambe ngikhuluma amanga. Mina ngikhuluma.
So he's saying, I don't want to speak any further because you might end up getting angry that I'm lying.
Into mfethu eyenzekile ekseni yabo ukuthi
I'm telling you something that happened in the morning.
kwenzeke lezo inkinga ezikanjalo ngaxabana no-anti uyabo.
So there was a problem that happened in the morning, and then he had an issue with Auntie. What problem? He's not saying.
Umvuselele uphela ubelele wena bekumnyama akazange axabane nawe.
So the man raises the issue of, but you came here when she was sleeping. So it's not like she started an issue. You came here when she was sleeping. And so he raises that point.
Ufike washaya isitapha la wangena.
You open the door, I guess forcefully, and then whatever.
Wambulala.
You killed her.
Ngibuza mina ukuthi leyo nto yenzile uyayazi noma uyayiqonda into yenzile noma
Do you know what you did?
awazi ukuthi uyenzile into kuwena mhlawumbe into wakwayenza futhi.
Or maybe it's something that you've done before.
Because phela manje ubulelela umuntu la.
You've killed someone.
And
Ushonile mfowethu ngiyazi.
I know that the person is dead.
Engashonanga futhi angimbonanga kodwa mina usizo oluphuthumayo ayengakashoni ngoba ngibonile ukuthi lento engiyenzayo iyenzeka kodwa manje akakashoni. Ngase ngizama usizo oluphuthumayo ukuthi
So by the time when he did what he did, the person had not died. So he tried to call an ambulance.
lize la lizomthatha. Mhlawula lapha ekseni ngathi hayi yazini ngisacela ukuthi lezimo ezenzakalayo la.
And then it skips over to a different video. I'm guessing that name there is where the other clip is. So this video popped up in my feed in the morning. And so I watched the other part and I was just not understanding what's happening, because on that video it kind of like ends with them trying to just understand what did you do, and then the second video then shows the other family members when they come before he arrived. And then on this video he now says he consulted somewhere, or he went and he got something, and now this thing had voices, and now he was accusing other people of being involved in his voices. But you went to get this thing, whatever it is, and now it was telling you what to do and all this stuff, and now it has cost him this. Now whether this man is arrested or what, it's not clear right now. He claims that the police came and they went, which didn't make sense. If he's the one who did this, why did they leave him there? Yeah, this video is a very alarming video. It's a very alarming video, but it's also a reminder. When we made there was a video a few days back, I think on the news channel, where I was illustrating that there is this deception. Oh yeah, on the Mamelodi girls, I spoke about this deception of safety, and people being made to forget that they are on this earth, which has the fallen nature in rule. And so this deception doesn't help when people are being made to think there's some type of safety they have. In this earth, on this earth, danger still looms. Danger still lies in the corners. And in the corners, it's not far away from you. Could be from someone that you know. Why? Because the human nature has its way of being something else. It says that the heart of man is terrible. Who can know it? So the Bible says. Yeah, it's a very chilling conversation to watch. Even the person interviewing him almost to a point almost gives up, because this guy is just all over. Sometimes when we speak about or warning about these interactions with the spirits and supposedly consultings and all these things that people go out to get and all these things, when you warn about these things, people think you're just anti-African. Whereas there is dangers to these things. You take these things, you bring them back home, you might introduce danger. And this video is just a reminder of that. Very, very careful what you introduce yourself to, and because there's no telling. He says, I'm hearing voices that are now telling me what to do. Very careful. We used to see these videos about people in America and what. Now you can see it's all over here. People just doing things that you're like, what made this man do? We're starting to see a lot of that. Some time ago we had boyfriends and girlfriends and all of those, and then now we're having family members, people within close proximity. And on the news channel, we spoke about one particular sibling. He went and he cut off his sister's head, attacked his sister, and cut off her head. Not long back, I think about 2-3 weeks back, we were speaking about the boy who hacked his mother with a spade. Now it's interactions. You thought the danger was outside the household, now the danger now also within the household. The human nature, you see, that's the thing to reconcile. Tells you what man needs is a regeneration of the spirit man. And where does that come from? God has the answer. God has an answer for that. And he has that answer in Jesus Christ's offer. He makes the offer public. When we call people towards being born again, that's the thing we are seeking to cure. It is a spirit man that man possesses when from point of birth is corrupt. Therefore now we need this new way of life. That's what we are bringing up. Church is not like some medication to try and just kind of like make it through a week. It forms and formulates how a man's life structures. It's Ricky. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. Keep an open eye and keep yourself in prayer.